How you guys doing? It's your girl at the Pink Diary Lessons. Well, I got a very interesting story that came up on the news. A transgender or transvestite wearing pastor Bubblegum Bubba, who also happened to be a mayor of Alabama, was caught wearing women dresses, especially his wife's. And to me, when you see this picture, he looks like when he dressed up like a female, he looks like his wife, the twin sisters. That's just my opinion. I want to thank you guys. Don't forget to share, to subscribe, leave your comment in the comment section, and thank you all for donating and sharing this and helping me grow the channel. I appreciate that. Okay, now let's get to the story. This video for you guys, this is just for education, entertainment purposes only, so nobody should get caught in their feelings. Okay, now I respect everybody, and I ask everyone to be respectful in the comment, please. Thank you. I know that sometimes the comment section can go really wild, but I want you to please be respectful. Okay, Alabama pastor Smith Station, Alabama man, he has a pastor in Alabama Baptist Church, and he also happened to be a mayor. Hello. Now, this pastor, he loved to play dress up, and for some reason when he played dress up, to me, that's just my opinion, he looks like his wife's twin sister. The story is of Pastor Fred L. Copeland, who also went by the name F. Bubba Copeland, as I call him, F. Bubblegum Copeland. He was a married father of 3, and I want you all to listen very carefully. He was a married father of 3 in the Lord's church. Pastor Fred L. Bubba Bubblegum Copeland was married to the first lady and the only lady of his life, Angela Copeland, who also was a teacher in Smith Station, Alabama, now Florida. Bubba Copeland had many titles. Yes, he was a mayor. Yes, he owned his own grocery store in the local town. He also was the lead pastor at First Baptist Church nearby Phoenix City. Now, many people in town consider Pastor Bubba Copeland to be a good husband, father, a leader, a tower of strength, and a righteous man, a pillar of the community, a man amongst men, and a marker of masculinity. However, that all changed once salacious, seductive, sexually explicit photos of the married man of God began to surface online, and his once secret hobby, as he called it, was placed on display for the whole world to see and to judge. Now I laid the foundation. Let me build so you can listen to the story. A conservative news outlet called 1819 News got a hold of the information about the pastor's private life online. Yes, the pastor put out the pictures of himself in different chats and different blogs. Wait, hold up. If it's supposed to be a secret something, why on earth would you, a pastor, put those pictures out there in chat rooms and blogs? Did he want to get famous? Was he looking to draw attention to himself? Maybe he was using it as a tool and a weapon to recruit and to evangelize transgender into his church, or he was trying to grow his congregation. I don't understand. Can you guys help me to understand? Comment in the comment section. Why on earth would a pastor that dresses like woman in private, in secret, take pictures and then put it out there on blogs and chat, and now he's surprised that he came out and somebody, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, we're going to continue. He put out a picture of himself in different chat rooms on different blogs. I guess he thought no one would recognize. That's just foolish. I don't know why he would do that. No one would recognize him dressed up. In 1819 News, a story, Pastor L. Bubblegum. Now, here are some of the photos that show the married Alabama pastor in women's attire. The pastor did respond to 1819 News, and this is what he said. I'm going to read what he said verbatim. When the information came out, this is what the pastors told him. He said, "Come on, news, y'all messy. Why did y'all publish this? on this man's birthday. The image was actually posted out and released on his birthday. Come on. Is that a birthday? Is that the best birthday gift, or they trying to throw him some shades on his birthday? Anyway, nevertheless, Pastor Copeland said that his online alter ego was a harmless hobby that he did not go beyond his home. That's what the pastor said. In other words, he just dressed up for fun. He didn't go beyond that. He didn't go to practice with men. He just liked to dress up for fun. And Pastor Bubba also went on to say, just my wife knows about it, and it's a hobby I do to relieve stress. Hold up. So he dressed up, a pastor, a man of God, a mayor, a pillar of society, to relieve stress. He dressed up like a woman. His wife knows about it. And to be honest, he looked like his wife's twin sister when he dressed up. But he dressed up to release stress. I need you guys in the comment section, please, but be polite and be clean. This is a family program, okay? And kids might come to read the comments. What do you do to release stress? Please, like I said, no perversion here, because my channel is set. There's certain words you use, your comment will not be posted, okay? So I'm just letting you know now. But a pastor dresses up like a woman, or dress up like a wife, twin sister, to relieve stress. What about going to golf? What about swimming? What about playing basketball? What about playing tennis? What about just going to exercise? What about watching a good family movie? What about watching comedy? What about going for a walk, playing basketball, tennis, golf, swimming? Those things don't release stress. Who am I to judge? Let me continue to read. So he said to release stress. The married pastor of 3, who's the pastor of First Baptist Church out in Phoenix City, he said that he does it to relieve stress. He dresses up to relieve stress. This, you can't make this stuff up. Anyway, the pastor went on to say, I have a lot of stress. I'm not medically transitioning. Even I'm trying to laugh, but I have to hold myself. He's not medically transitioning. I want you all to hear that carefully. The pastor said he's not medically transitioning. He's not going to cut off his wee to become a girl. He just does this for fun and to release stress. I hope you guys get it correct before. Don't you guys get it twisted, okay? I'm just quoting you verbatim what the pastor said in defense of his pictures being leaked. It's just a bit of character I'm playing. I don't go out and seek solicitations or anything like that, the pastor said. What I do in my private life has nothing to do with my holy life. Hello, hold up, wait a minute. You a pastor, a mayor, a pillar of society, a man of God, and you say what you do in your private life has nothing to do with your public? Of course it does. Number 1. Number 2, but you release these photos into chat rooms and blogs. So did you not expect somebody would leak it out? Like, you took them, it's not enough for you to keep. It's like it looks like the pastor, he likes to live on the edge. He has that edgy. He wants to live on the edge. He has that kind of high. You know how some drug addict takes drugs to be high, and then their body get immune to it. They have to take another type of drugs or a higher dosage to get high. It's like you're looking for some kind of sexual high. Because it's not enough to take the picture. You have to go, and you yourself have to go and distribute them into chat rooms and blog. And then you're surprised and you're playing innocent, you're playing victim, that the news pick it up. Why did you release it yourself? Anyway, hello. Let me get back to the story before I get all caught up. He said, I do this in my private life, has nothing to do with my holy life. And see, I don't believe that this kind of answer you tell me, people, when you get the complexity of the protection I believe you do in your private life has everything to do with your holy life. Yes, man. Anyway, Pastor F. Copeland told 1819 News reporter Craig Munger, does this have an effect on me being a mayor that I sometimes dress up or put on makeup? Does that have anything to do whatsoever with me being a mayor or a pastor? That's what this pastor had to say to the news reporter. I tell you, I don't make this stuff up. Anybody can make this stuff up either, for real. What's going on in the Lord's church? Now I know some of you may be shocked by this, and others are saying Just another day on the pulpit, another day in the neighborhood. What's up, Mr. Rogers? Please be respectful in the comment. Please be very respectful in the comment section, okay? The pastor said he's not transitioning or he wanted to be a trans. I don't know. Do you believe that? What do you think? He said he just loved to dress up in his wife's clothing, and this was something he did often in their home. And now we all know when information like this gets online, people online do what they do with people online, do what they do with it. But he released it to chat room and to blog. That's my problem. That's why I'm having issue with it. A small town like Smith Station, Alabama, and now people will have more to say because major news outlets are breaking this story that just happened a couple of days ago. Now with all of the heat he was receiving from the photo that was online, Pastor Bubba Copeland addressed his congregation this past Wednesday night at Bible study. The pastor addressed the congregation, and he said in an article that he was written about my capacity as a mayor and capacity as a pastor. The article is not who or what I am. Well, then, anyway, I'm going to leave it like that. He said, listen, it's not who or what he is, okay? He said, well, the pastor also said, the picture taken with my wife in privacy of my home and the temp of humor. He said it's a sense of humor he did that way. I don't know who believes that. This was not an attempt of humor. This was full out RuPaul's drag show. I'm just saying. Can we call a spade a spade? The church in the community, this was not an attempt of humor. We know that. Better let me go on now. Pastor said it was an attempt of humor because I know that I am not a handsome. The pastor said he did it because he knows he's not a handsome man, nor am I a beautiful woman either. I apologize for the embarrassment caused by my private and personal life that has come publicly now after making the public statement at Wednesday night Bible study. Now, what would you do if your pastor made that kind of confession at Bible study on Wednesday night? Would you just pack your bags and leave the church, or you sit there and think it's a skit, it's a joke, or your head will spin? What would you do? Let me know. The pastor read Psalm 23 verse 1-6. Afterwards, many people thought that the pastor would just, give it some time. The scandal would blow over like many other scandals. I don't know if this one gonna blow over. For a man or woman of God, this is very messy. This is shameful. Anyway, this is very messy and very shameful. Maybe, I'm not going to say what I was thinking. Anyway, the pastor decided to exit the stage, left on the Broadway show of life, decided to take his final bow. What? We all know there are so many pastors out there, Christians and non-Christians alike. They are living a lot of double lives. We all know that. Some of them post on Facebook and they have an image of them so perfect, pristine, and flawless. If only you knew the hell they were going through behind the scene. You guys, while you guys have so much smoke for vloggers and bloggers, especially us here on YouTube, you guys have so much smoke for us. But do you have the same smoke for the Daily Beast, TMZ, the New York Post, the Huffington Posts? Because they are reporting on this. But when we YouTubers we report on this, you guys come for us, isn't it? Some of them who are preaching to you and some of them who preached to you this past Sunday, they were on Sunday, they will stand to the pulpit, they will bash LGBTQ, RMOP, and the alphabet soup. They will blast them and talk about how it's eternal damnation, they'll end up in hellfire. When they get out that pulpit, they're going to go look for a man to do business with, if you know what I'm saying. Secretly, they have a longing or a dealing with individual from the LGBT community. If you guys have any kind of struggles, you're listening, this is not a bash Christian, but if you're listening, you are a Christian, you have any kind of struggles, secret sin, private sin, weaknesses, addiction, alcohol, drugs, smoking, dressing up, pornography, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There are great Christian counselors. You can probably search some of them on YouTube, on some of the Facebook, or just ask around. There are very good Christian counselors that can help you. Some of them can hold your hands, pray with you through prayer, through counseling, through deliverance. I know I've always tell people you really cannot cancel demon. demons, and you cannot medicate demons. You have to first cast the demon out and then counsel the man, or the woman or the person. But there are many good Christian counselors out there. Search for them on YouTube, or search for them on Google, or ask around. Even some churches, they should have those things available, and go talk to them. Don't be ashamed so you don't end up how pastor, unfortunately, this pastor took his own life, because when the photo went out, I guess he got embarrassed and ashamed, and he took his life. And now the church so now he did several crimes. He dressed up as a woman, but he said that he don't find anything he don't find any sin in that. He don't find anything wrong with that. It was just for humor and to release stress. And then he committed suicide. So most Christians will come and say he will end up in hell. I don't know where he will end up, but for the sake of peace and respect and his family, as they are grieving now, consider that when you leave your comment, to be respectful and nice. Thank you very much, and don't forget, hit the share and the subscribe button. Help me to grow this channel. The Pink Diary Lessons. Now let me know in the comment section, what lesson did you learn from this story? What do you do to release stress? And where do you think he end up? In heaven or hell or purgatory, or he waiting somewhere? God bless you.